Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 29th of October. Our population growth is losing steam, slowing in all 16 regions. Provisional Stats NZ figures annually to June show Canterbury's population rose the most, up 1.1%, but it dropped 0.3% in Nelson and Marlborough. Wellington lost 1,700 more people than it gained. Massey University sociologist Paul Spoonley says migration and growth go hand in hand, with both fizzling out.
2 years ago, we would have been talking about how fast regions and cities were growing because of that high spurt in terms of migration numbers.
It's unclear how long power will stay out to households in Clutha and Southland, now down to just under 6,000 homes. Their states of emergency continue, but Kaikoura's expires today. Clutha Mayor Jock Martin says 1,700 homes don't have power in his district, but progress is good considering the conditions.
As they're out there in the field, they come across the initial problem and then there's another problem and another problem. Access to the problem is a hindrance too with all the windfall damage.
A report is suggesting the government approach to Kāinga Order is based on errors. A 2023 review fronted by Bill English suggested moving away from public housing because people with accommodation supplements were more vulnerable. But Otago University research reached the opposite conclusion. Author Io Fashiro says the 2023 review compared different stages of support, not when intervention began.
What they should have done, and which we did, we looked at the point of intervention. That is the exact time you can see which of the two is the most vulnerable.
Police in Gisborne appear to have hit a roadblock a month since Bill Mangi died on September 29. Detective Inspector Martin James is asking people to help them track the movements of a stolen silver Hyundai Sonata, registration AFN 215. It was stolen from Ormond Road the night before Mangi died. Anti-smoking advocates want more investment at the border as illegal tobacco consumption rises. A report for local Imperial Tobacco and British American Tobacco branches shines a light on our smoking habits. It suggests more than a quarter consumed last year was illicit products, including smuggled contraband. Asthma and Respiratory Foundation Chief Executive Letitia Harding says that's no reason to tax tobacco less.
It's got to be packaged together as a whole strategy, really tighten up the borders, invest in the borders to seize illicit trade tobacco.
Trans-Tasman policing cooperation in a sting dubbed Operation Black Onyx has led to the seizure of almost 100 firearms in New Zealand. The combined week of action with Australian partner agencies produced 43 arrests here, 110 charges, 96 firearm seizures and 83 searches. To sport, the All Blacks believe their match fitness advantage over Ireland for Sunday's Grand Slam Tour opener in Chicago will be counterbalanced by the freshness of the Irish, who haven't played together since the Six Nations ended in March. Australian captain Pat Cummins has made a tentative return to bowling in a brief net session in Sydney, with hopes of returning 2 or 3 matches into the 5-test Ashes series. New Zealand pace bowler Matt Henry will be monitored over the next few days to determine if his injured calf will allow him to play in the third one-dayer against England. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.